What's up guys, DK here with Collector's Impact, and today we're going to talk about the difference between Magic cards from Unlimited, Revised, 4th edition, and 5th edition, and we'll just briefly mention 6th edition as well, but let's go ahead and throw that aside for now. So, if you're collecting cards that were printed in Unlimited and also maybe have a revised counterpart, this is pretty much the most important thing that you're going to need to know. So for things like dual lands and other more expensive cards out there that people might be mistaken and think that they have an unlimited version, but they actually have a revised version, you need to know these key differences because you're talking a lot of difference in price and value for those things, because Unlimited's print run, despite its name, was actually far more limited than Revise's print run. And Revise is missing quite a few key cards that Unlimited had, i.e. things like the Black Lotus and other power cards, whereas those are nowhere to be seen in Revised or onward. So yeah, you can see right off the bat here, I wanted to go ahead and bring out the Anima Wall that I have here, because you can tell that the saturation and overall darkness of the card and the font and everything is drastically different on Unlimited versus Revised. That's really the key thing that you want to look for, is that, you know, you probably got to look online for some pictures and stuff for the specific card that you're looking for, but just at a glance, like if you're at a card shop or a show and you're looking through someone's binder or whatever, you'll know right away that the Unlimited versions are dark. They're essentially the same darkness as Beta and Alpha, which I have a video on that on the channel if you want to see the difference between Alpha and Beta. Link is in the description. But for this, Unlimited is essentially a white bordered Beta card. So you're going to have that same dense thickness and the same font and everything as a Beta card, whereas Revised is truly revised. So you've got different, usually smaller font, especially on heavier print, cards with a lot of text in the text box and thing. You'll notice that it's smaller font and everything, and the overall card is lighter in appearance, but the overall border size and all of that is pretty similar to Unlimited. So that's where a lot of people get tripped up. There's no date differentiators, there's no set numbers. It's just really up to the saturation and font when it comes to the difference between those two. Where things started to get a little different is when Wizards of the Coast introduced the 4th edition in the year 1995, and here you can see right away that between Revised and 4th edition, yeah, they cut down a lot of the text if they felt that it was unnecessary. The actual borders of the card are thinner in terms of how they're printed on the card. The cards are the same exact size, but the borders are thinner. For 4th edition, that's for sure, and onward really. It's a lot thinner than the thick borders of old. And they started adding the date to the bottom of the card, as well as other information about the card other than just the artist. That has Wizards of the Coast and the year and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's really the key difference there. And then we'll go ahead and look at 5th edition, and you can see that they kind of did a backwards thing in terms of the saturation on 5th edition is darker than 4th edition, and the overall border is a little bit different. But the key difference between the two is, there's still no set symbol, so the key difference is 1997 date there on 5th edition. And then from 6th edition onward, they actually started adding the set symbols. So that's the easiest way to tell. So remember, just from 6th edition onward, it's a no-brainer because it has the information on the card right there. So from 1st through 5th edition, you kind of just have to go by the saturation, the text box, and then later for 4th and 5th edition, the dates of manufacture. 4th edition was 1995, printed right on the card. 5th edition, 1997, printed right on the card. Just for reference, Revised, otherwise known as 3rd edition, was produced in 1994, whereas Unlimited and Beta and Alpha, those were produced in the year 1993. Well, that wraps up the video for today, guys. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, as it greatly helps the channel. And be sure to subscribe to the Collector's Impact for more videos like this in the future. Thank you very much again for coming by and checking out this video, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care.